Hello everybody. So today's video is going to be a very important video for all of you. This video is about the recession and how economic recessions affect you and what you can do to safeguard yourself from the awkward and ill effects of a bad recession. So everybody's talking about it. Most economies are saying it's right around the corner, end of 2019 or middle of 2020. It is supposed to happen. Why? Because a lot of the signs are already there. Bank of England has cut its economic growth numbers from 1.7 to 1.2%. A no Brexit deal for England could be a disaster for its economy, or so what most people are saying at the moment. In India, economic numbers have been changed. They have dropped from 7.4 to 7.2%. That's a big drop for a country that large, and those drops were done by the Asian Development Bank and the Reserve Bank of India. You can actually see it all around you. It's just that because as normal people you don't pay attention to these things, you don't realize what's coming your way, but the signs are there. Unemployments are at the highest numbers it has been for a very long time. The housing issue, debt has increased. The world is facing the largest debt ever. Global debt has come to around $244 trillion, the highest it's ever been. The last corporate results declared have not been very promising by some of the major companies. So what can you do in a recession period? How does it affect you and how can you safeguard yourself? All right, so what I've done is I've divided them into three different sections. First, it's about you as a person, and second, it's about you as a professional, and third is about you as an investor. So as a person, what you can do first is you need to be very serious about saving. You need to have a very strong savings strategy. You need to stop eating out. You need to stop going out for friends, events and movies, etc. You need to start saving. Why? Because if you don't save, you won't have the money later when you really need it. So you need to have a very strong saving strategy. Second, whatever debts you have, whether it's a credit card company, a housing loan, a car loan, start servicing your debt. Why? Because now when you're strong, you're financially comfortable, you have a job, you have a monthly income, you can pay off those debts. When you don't have a job, you will be in trouble. And trust me, most recessions hit hard when you owe people money. Okay? So start servicing your debt now while you can. Then start listing down areas where you can make savings. So divide them into areas you can save very easily and areas that you need a little bit of a challenge to save in, but start working on them. So you and your family work together to actually do those savings and feel happy about it at the end of the month that you've done those savings very well and you've succeeded. Then you need to actually have a plan, and the plan is called recession month of the year plan. So what you do is you decide on a budget. You say that, okay, I need so much money for me and my family to survive the recession year. So you save that money, you save that amount and stash it off as your recession budget. God forbid the recession hits home and you're laid off, and now you have money that you could spend and survive on for 12 months. Trust me, it's a very good parachute to have and save yourself and your family from a very bad situation. Well, let's talk about you as a professional. As a professional, the first thing you need to do is add a new skill to your CV. So I know you've got a decorated CV, but guess what? Adding another language would actually make you more interesting. So just imagine in a recession year, you pass your CV and the guy goes like, hey, this guy is a very good professional and he knows German, so he can talk to my clients in Germany. Oh, this guy, wow, look at him. He speaks Mandarin and Cantonese, so he can talk to my suppliers in China. So I think I need this guy. So in recession periods, in recession times, add something more to your skill so that people are eager to hire you and then you're not just one of the rat race CVs that come to employers. Be very active in your LinkedIn network. What I mean by active is be a little bit more professional. Don't pass messages like, I've just lost my job, I need you to find me a job, I'm in desperate need, I have no money. Most of the time, all of these SOS messages go nowhere and nobody's gonna help you, all right? Then what you need to do next is that you need to basically focus on developing something that will allow you to have part-time income. So what you do is you take up a job, a part-time job for the 4 or 6 hours you have to spare in the day, and you develop a new revenue stream for yourself. So besides your monthly income, your monthly salary, you set up this new revenue stream for yourself by doing this part-time assignment, whatever it is. I think you would be a better judge at knowing what that could be. The other thing, most of you go to work because you've been going there for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. You enter your office, you say hello to everybody, go into your little desk, your cubicle, and then you're lost. Nobody knows you're around. And then when it's time to go home, you just head home. Guys, no, you got to change that. Recession is coming around. You need to be visible. You need to leave your table every 15 minutes, every half an hour, every 1 hour, say hello to people, make friends, make more friends, because these are the people who will be part of the decision that is taken to lay people off. So you need to put your head off the chopping block by knowing enough people. You're on the chopping block if you don't know enough people. Then the other thing, because you think you're doing your job very well, you don't realize that being obvious is more important in a recession period. So know your boss and also know your boss's boss. So go knock on your boss's door or your boss's boss's door and say, hey boss, you know, I finished all the work you gave me. I still have ample of time left with me. Can you give me something else to do? All right. Let them know you're around. Let them know you're committed to the cause. So when recession happens, when the culling takes place, you're not the one who's being put on the chopping block, because they know you as someone who's very serious and very committed. So be obvious, be visible, be engaged, okay? As an investor, recession periods are the best time to buy. So if you wanted to buy your dream house, this is the time to call your real estate agent, your realtor, and he'll give you the best deal you can ever think of. You wouldn't imagine that deal 2 or 3 years ago. Now he's going to give you that deal. If you're into the stock market, invest, because when the ticker goes down, this is the lowest stock rates will get, and you will have a good stock price to buy on. Guess what? Recession doesn't last forever. Your appreciation on stock value will be great once recession is over. You all need to prepare. Listen, recession is not something anybody wants, but it is a fact of life. We've seen that happen in 2008. We've seen that happen in early 2000. You know that if it happens, it affects you. It affects your life. It affects everything about your life. This is the time when you're comfortable, when you're strong, when you still have resources, when you still have the strength to think right. Start thinking right. And that is why I made this video. I made this video because I want all of you to be aware. I want all of you to be prepared. And I want all of you to know that being prepared is the smartest thing you can do. Stop getting lucky. Okay? You need to be more prepared, because the more prepared you are, luck will visit you every day, if not every week, because you're prepared. So these advices, these suggestions are some from me, some that I've read and I found them interesting online. You can do your own research and find better advices as well. But I want you to take the time this week to understand what is your recession plan and stick to it. Discuss it with your family and work on it, all right? I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. That's why I'm doing videos like this one and the others. I'd like you to follow my YouTube channel. I have more interesting videos there as well. And if you need more help, you can reach out to me as and when I have time. I will definitely try and help you. I'm a Liverpool supporter, and I always tell you, you'll never walk alone. With me, you'll never walk alone. So keep yourself prepared, keep yourself ready, and whatever comes your way, let's fight it, and let's fight it together. Take care.